Hello, welcome again to the Workplace Podcast with Nelson Dominic. To all our friends, family, subscribers, returning subscribers, welcome again. And this is me saying Happy New Year to all one of you. If you're just coming across the podcast, this page, this is the Workplace Podcast with Nelson Dominic, where we have the conversations that help you thrive, and excel in whatever chosen field that you have chosen as far as building a career is concerned. Earlier this year, I did give an hint as to, what will be the subject of our first conversation for this year. I apologize it has taken this long, but here, of course, we have it already. At Intel, I will be talking about, the very popular statement that people make these days to say, that you cannot earn a good living or you cannot be successful with a 9-to-5. Now, while there have been different postulations, arguments around this subject matter, I think that there are a lot of things around, a lot of dishonesty, or should I use the word ignorance around this conversation, that this podcast is attempting, to put a light to, and maybe make us see that truly, or if truly, we can be successful, having a 9-to-5 job. To begin with, I'd like to say that people who have led these conversations before now probably are coming from a place of, good intent. They mean well. But however, they have passed this message very, very wrongly in so much that people these days, or most people, do no longer believe in, earning honest livings. Honest living, I meant to say, and have chosen the path of, quick wealth. And some people have decided to be what I call accidental entrepreneurs, and some people have become WhatsApp MDs. Almost everyone is selling something these days on WhatsApp, right? Everyone has something they want to sell, an idea they want to sell. Now, while that is not bad in itself, you will see that the intent for most people has been from that point of, fire your boss, or get that stream of income. And you find people getting really, really overwhelmed, managing a 9-to-5 with several stream of incomes, right? And then getting lost in the rat race itself, right? Now, while making extra money, making cool money may not be a bad thing, I think that many people have, taken it the wrong way because of this narrative. But I am that school of thought, and I strongly believe that you can earn a decent living, you can be successful, you can live well, even from a 9-to-5 job. Now, how do I mean? If you have listened to some of our previous conversations, there's an episode where I clearly differentiated between having a career and a job. And so first thing you must understand that if you have successfully built a career or you are on that journey of building a career, then you will agree with me that how far or how much you can earn as a career professional lies in your hand as a career professional. Two things: you can have a job and you can have a career. Now, it is possible for you never to be successful while you have a job, or while you are treating what you do as 9-to-5 as a job. But if you're treating what you do on 9-to-5 as a career, and you are successfully or you have solely built a career for yourself, right, then you could agree that it's possible to determine part-time whatever is the value of the skills, of the competence, of the knowledge, of the capability and capacity that you have built over a period of time. Now, what does that mean to you as a career professional? That means that realistically, you can determine how much you would earn either within your organization or outside the organization by reason of the value that you have placed on yourself over a period of time. Now, every organization or every same organization has what we call the career band, career grading system, whatever it is that it as, right? You will find that as you begin to grow in your career in some certain levels and some certain industries, you find that you can begin to earn as much as you want to earn, and even as much as some entrepreneurs will earn even annually. And so if we really want to bring this conversation home, right, I like to say that success is a very, very relative conversation, a very, very relative term, right? But for the purpose of this conversation, success is you being able to, or career success is you getting to some level of career you find satisfaction and being happy at your financial state at that particular period of time, right? And so if we use that definition to define being successful in a career, especially as regards to financial success, you would find out that you can at one point or the other earn whatever it is you want to earn in relation to the level of competence that you have built over a period of time. Now, what is that saying to me? What that's saying to you? That as you begin to grow in your career, as you have picked that field you have picked as your career path, you can decide to upskill from time to time. You decide to widen your network, increase your capabilities, increase your skills in so much that you can have more value to put to the table on the market to command whatever pay you want to command at whatever period of time. There are several examples for us to look at. In 2018, for instance, there was the data that came out to show of the salaries of CEOs, right? And then even up to date, as at that time, Choriola, who is the CEO of MTN, was earning about 850,000 naira annually. 850 million naira, I meant to say, annually, right? As an annual income, as an annual salary, right? If you look at the grading system, the career, the compensation and benefits for AGMs, GMs, DGMs, and the banks, senior managers in oil and gas and the power industry, you will find that people are there who are commanding some level of wealth and comfort by reason of how far they have grown in their career. So my question to you is this: if you really, really are cut out for a career life, how about you sit down and ask yourself, what do I need to do, and how long would it take me to get to what I refer to as financial freedom, and what industries do I want to play in that will get me to that point in my career where I can say I'm financially successful, rather than allow this narrative of fire your boss, go get a stream of income, to make you a jack of all trades yet master of none. I like us to come back to this conversation again. And one thing this conversation I like us to understand is to build wealth most time as 9 to 5 career professionals. You can build your wealth and become very successful in so much that when you branch into becoming an entrepreneur later in life, or whatever time you decide to, you know that you have earned a good living first from a 9 to 5. I'll give you several examples, right? The founder of Chowdeck, right, and a few of his co-founders were employees of Paystack. The late Abatwigwe and AIG were employees of GT Bank, and these guys have grown and risen to a level where they had earned wealth to be able to command social capital, to be able to raise funds to start up their own businesses. And so most times, some of your goals and dreams and aspirations, entrepreneur-wise, can only be achievable when you have grown and risen to a certain level of your career in your 9 to 5 and having earned some decent living. And so my challenge to every one of us listening to this conversation today is this: if you are not cut out to be an entrepreneur, do not allow that narrative to get into you, where you begin to make some mistake and commit what I refer to as career suicide. Decide today how much you want to earn, when you want to earn it, what skills, what competencies you want to gather, and how fast you want to grow. And ladies and gentlemen, I say to you, how much you want to earn in your career lies deeply and lies heavily in you and how you can channel your career, your career trajectory. Basically, in our next conversation, I'll be talking to early career professionals, right, on how to navigate the workspace. And by early career professionals, I mean 1 to 2 to 3 to 5 years, and how to become successful and build solid careers in whatever field they have chosen. Till I come your way again, this is Nelson Dominic. Thank you for listening to this episode. We hope you got more value than expected. If you have any question, comment, or suggestion, please reach out to us. I'll be more than available to help you and to provide clarity. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram, as The Workplace Podcast with Nelson Dominic. Also, please tune in to listen to our several episodes on all our audio streaming platforms as well as on YouTube. This is The Workplace Podcast with Nelson Dominic, navigating the workplace one episode at a time.